Hello, thanks for watching my video today. I've been reading through the New Testament for the last 14 days, and today I've read through Acts chapter 1 through 7. There's a funny question that sometimes come up about this part of Acts. Some people like to debate, were the early Christians advocates of capitalism or socialism or some other economic structure and policy? And I think it's quite a funny question because neither one of those economic structures existed at the time, and they weren't really interested in advocating for some new form of economic policy. What we find instead is that the early Christians were a group of people from diverse backgrounds who were united around Jesus Christ and who lived as a family, took care of one another, met each other's needs, and overflowed to meet the needs of those in the communities around them. And so we read in Acts chapter 4 this: all the believers were united in heart and mind, and they felt that what they owned was not their own. So they shared everything they had. There were no needy people among them, because those who owned land or houses would sell them and bring the money to the apostles and give them to those in need. You see, the early Christians were far less interested in political debates about economic philosophies, but they were very interested in taking care of one another and living as a common family and making sure needs were met and in sacrificing of themselves to make sure the needs were met within the community. People gave up land, they sold property in order to meet needs within the church community of the early Christians. They took to heart what Jesus said: it is more blessed to give than to receive. You see, there was something about following a Messiah who had given of himself totally on the cross in order to bring eternal life to his people, that made his people want to give of the temporal resources they had in order to bless others. So I ask you, how are you using the things God has given you today? How are you using your resources, your time, and your abilities? Are you giving as you've been so richly given to in the Lord? Well, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care and God bless.